Hello, Happy New Year. I'm doing my New Year's video here. I'm actually filming in the cemetery, and one of the reasons why I like to film here is just because it's very tranquil. It's a little spooky, but I like to film here because I guess it's a very humbling place. Not to mention a place where I don't get a lot of distractions other than just trying to position my hat on my head the right way so I think it looks kind of cool. But anyway, I'm very, I guess, excited about this new year. And it's actually January 2nd, 2020. And yeah, I'm just trying to keep a really positive outlook for what's to come, and I really appreciate what I've accomplished in 2019 with sobriety mainly. And I just, for the life of me, really just now I'm really appreciating just how wonderful it is, to be sober. I almost want to say it almost sounds like the endorphins that alcohol used to give me. I get like new endorphins from being sober. I know it sounds strange, but it's actually like a new high, like a positive energy sort of high. And I always thought that I was the type of person, I'm gonna put my gloves on here, it's a little chilly. I was the type of person where I would be a lifelong drinker. And I guess, at this point right here, silence, dead silence, awkward moment. I don't know if I'm gonna be completely abstain from alcohol. I like to think at this point here, being the fact that in another 3 more days I'm gonna have 6 months of being sober. That means I have not had a drink of any sort of alcohol except mouthwash, which doesn't stay in my mouth. I just gargle with it in 6 months. And it is an incredible feeling to know that you don't need something in life to take the edge off. You just don't need it. There's all kinds of things you have to deal with in life. I'm on unemployment right now at the moment. I don't love it, but it is what it is. I got a very modicum, modest income, not hardly any money at all, but it's something. It's just enough to get me by. I don't love it, but it is what it is. And I'm trying to find a new job. So, I'm on all kinds of job, platforms like Monster and ZipRecruiter.com. I guess there's another one called Job Pocket. And I had to get some help trying to figure that stuff out. I haven't been looking for a job in over 12 years. So I don't know how it works anymore. I'm a dum-dum when it comes to the whole internet process of trying to connect the dots. I'm so not familiar with it. I've had no reason to be familiar with it because, I'm an actor. And I guess, for a while I wasn't auditioning. I kind of was on Skid Row for it about, for the longest time. I didn't audition for a while because, I was just trying to focus on living. Just trying to exist in New York just to begin with is a struggle. I don't care what anybody says. Unless you have a super rich relative, sorry about that, that's going to be able to, front you maybe $175,000 to support all your living and everything in New York while you're supporting your career as an actor. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, it's super, super hard. Okay, are there some people that like do ramen noodles and do community theater and don't make any money? Yes, I'm sure that there are. I have no doubt in my mind. I've seen them before myself. But I just don't know if I can. I've never been able to make that sort of adaptive way. I've always been like, no, I have to be working. I have to have money. I don't want to be the guy that's just eking by every single month. You know, I want to be a guy that's got his shit together, that's totally on point, that's got all my bills paid, that's not behind on the rent. And I have been, knock on stone here for the better part of my 30s and all my 40s. And yes, I don't want to be a couch surfer. I don't want to be a burden on anybody. I don't think that I have been. But I have been living a very modest lifestyle. And I know that's very not appealing to many women, especially women that live in this New York metropolitan area. They just don't want a guy that is, they want a guy that has that makes probably 3 times as much as they do. I was at the dentist today and getting subscribed medication for my gums, which cost me $25, but that's another story. And the dentist woman, she was probably 30 years old and she was a gorgeous knockout. And I'm thinking to myself, she's totally has everything in her life all lined up perfectly. So what does she want? She probably wants a man that completely has his shit together and is probably making 2 times as much as she is. Hey, I'm not trying to sound crass or anything. I'm just saying it's hard. I talk to girls that don't live in New York, that live far away from New York. And they seem like they're awesome women. There's maybe one that I really, really like, and she knows who she is. And but it's so hard because she's there and I'm here. It's I imagine at some point, because she's super beautiful, she's probably gonna find somebody. And maybe she has already. I don't blame her. But life. I have not had the worst life in the world, but it hasn't been completely sunshine and roses for me, and anyway, I don't want to get into a rant of my coulda, shoulda, wouldas in life because it just becomes a redundant video. I just want to say that I feel good about this year. Life's a struggle. We got to hang in there and we got to believe in ourselves no matter what. And always be thankful, be appreciative. I'm trying to speak better in my videos, and I'm trying to speak with better diction. Unique New York. Red leather, yellow leather. Okay. Let's not go there. Anyway. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and hopefully you'll watch the next one. Take care.